Well, good morning, boys and girls. It's your favorite uncle here, Uncle Mudcat, coming back at y'all with another video this morning. How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are having a great weekend so far. Now, boys and girls, Uncle Mudcat wants to share with y'all and give y'all some advice on about marriage and, when you have a kid. Boys and girls, if you're still in school, focus on school. The boys and the girls, the men, the women, however you want to put it, they ain't going nowhere. The bars, the clubs ain't going anywhere. So focus on your life, do what you want to do, accomplish what you want to accomplish before you go out and decide to settle down. Now, just keep in mind, when you get married and, you bring a child in this world, just know things are going to slow down. And all your time and energy is going to go into raising your little boy or your little girl, whichever one you have. The love making is going to slow down. The intimacy between one another is going to slow down. The sex is definitely going to slow down. But don't let it bother you too bad, because that's just a part of life. Don't go off and desert your old man or your old lady and your child just because things are going the way they are. That's the beauty of having a kid, is teaching it right and wrong. Creating memories, not only your child, but also with your husband or wife. Having a child is the most beautiful thing you could ever have here on this earth, I believe. And it's a lot of responsibility. And I'm not going to lie, it costs a lot of money. But you'll pull through. I know, me personally, I was scared at first. I got a little boy. Never thought I had a kid. He's 5 years old. If I can do it, y'all can. There's no such thing as a perfect parent, y'all. We're all going to lose sleep. We're all going to be emotionally, our energy is going to be drained. We're going to lose our temper every once in a while. But that's why we need the support of our spouse, our husband or wife. Because they're our rock in our time of need. When we feel like we've had too much, they carry the weight for us. But don't ever desert and abandon your husband or wife or your child. Because to me, that's a cowardly act. Because the child needs both parents in their life. And I know in a relationship, in some cases, hang on, you hurt your toe. You okay?
Yeah,
on your monster jam.
The big monster jam, Daddy.
All right, baby boy, you go back and still play. Daddy be out there in a second, okay, baby? Hey, baby boy, can you close Daddy's door? Thank you, buddy. You see? That's another thing when you have kids. You're not going to have privacy. I'm just telling y'all the truth. You're not going to have privacy when you have a kid, ladies and gentlemen. You can go in the bathroom, lock the door, try to enjoy your bowel movement, or you're urinating in the toilet. They're going to knock on that door repeatedly until you eventually open it up. That's just how it is. So if you decide that you want a family, you must be prepared. You must have a job, a steady income. That way you can take care of bills and your child. And that's another thing. You're not going to have much money when you're having a child. Unless you got a high paying job and you make some decent money. But it's a lot of responsibility, y'all. But it also creates, like I said, you get to create fun memories when you have a child. But it's a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. just don't give up. Because like I was trying to say in the beginning, before my little boy walked in, was most people when they have a child and, in a relationship, problems hit, their first thing to do is run. And they desert the child, don't want anything to do with the child. They have abortions now, which I'm sorry, I don't believe in abortions. Okay, I just don't. Uncle Mudcat don't believe in it. Because I feel like if you're going to lay down and have intercourse and that woman gets pregnant, y'all both should be responsible parents and help raise that youngin'. That's how I look at it. You knew the cost of what was going to happen if you didn't wear protection during intercourse. That there was a good possibility you was going to get that girl knocked up. In another case, when people have children, like I said, they get into an argument and leave, fight over child support and custody, and it's hurtful that type of stuff happens, but it happens. The mother or the dad will use the child support on themselves instead of the child. It happens. And there's women out there that have, and men, that have several different kids by several different men and women. And they don't know who the mom or daddy is. That's just the way the world we live in, y'all. So when you have a child, don't be pondering off on somebody else 24/7, 365 days out of the year, because you don't want to take the responsibility of being a parent and raising your child instead of having somebody else raise your child for you. Now, I do understand you need a break. I totally get it. Taking with grandma and grandpa's, your aunt and uncle. Just so you two can have the time of regaining intimacy with one another and having a date night. Yes, believe it or not, married couples do have date nights. Even though they've already dated and they're married, couples need a date night, okay? Like I said, it regains their intimacy with one another, their love, their passion for one another, to keep that fire burning. You know what I'm saying? When you have a child, you got to make time to have your time, if that makes sense to anybody. And what that means for the people out there that don't, to get time, you got to make time. What that means is, like, if your child, like it's 4 or 5 and it's playing in a bathtub, that is your time right then and there to get the intercourse going or get a quickie in. And I go ahead and tell you, nobody understands the definition of quickie more than parents do, okay? They're in the backyard, baby, take clothes off. It happens. You got to do what you got to do. You just got to make time to get time. All right? I'm going to leave y'all with this because I've been running this video now for about 9 minutes. I want y'all to enjoy y'all's weekend, not listen to Uncle Mudcat 24/7. But I digress. I'm going to leave you with this. Life ain't easy. Because if it was, we'd be in paradise. You just got to be strong mentally. Not only mentally, but spiritually. There's no such thing as a perfect human being. There's no such thing as a perfect parent or perfect kids. Alright? Raise your child right to the best of your ability. Teach it what's right and what's wrong. Get them the proper education. Even if you homeschool them. It's free. But make sure you check with your state regulations on homeschooling. I know ours is free down here where I'm at. We didn't have to pay for anything. The only thing you're going to have to pay for is like practice stuff. Like you go to Walmart, they got them little educational books with the markers, and you write it on the book and it's wipeable off. Kind of help teach them. But that's about the only thing to pay for, right? Everything else is totally free. But be responsible. If you're not ready for a kid, use protection. And if she still gets pregnant, y'all both do the responsible thing and help raise that child right and take care of your responsibilities. And remember, you got to make time to get time. This has been Uncle Mudcat. Like, share, and subscribe. That subscribe button's free, y'all. If you don't like it later on down the road, you can unsubscribe. Well, until next time, boys and girls, I hope y'all have a great weekend. Hopefully this message hits heart with some of you. Well, folks, I'm getting off here. I don't want to waste y'all's weekend. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me talk to y'all for 11 minutes. It's been a blast. I enjoy doing these videos for y'all. You got any suggestions? List them in the comments box down below. Y'all have a good weekend, boys and girls. Your favorite Mudcat. Your favorite uncle here, Mudcat, is going to try to have a blast himself. Y'all take it easy now.